Hi, my name is Fatima Abdul and this is my SAFMEDS video overview for week 7 ABA 622. I'll be discussing my progress, study methods and adjustments made in over these past 7 weeks with decks 1, 2 and 3. Firstly, with deck 1, as you can see, there's an upward and ascending A-cell trend line, and I was able to score within the aim band from day 3. I think with this deck, it started off a little slow, and then it progressed gradually upwards and stabled out at the end. For deck 2, I was also able to reach the aim band, I believe, on day 3 as well. And I think because I had a lot more time, 3 weeks, to run the sessions for deck 2, I was able to get my A-cell scores really high at the end of the 3rd week. And there was consistent upward progress as well for deck 2. For deck 3 so far, it started off with upward progress in my A-cells, and for this week, however, it went down a bit until I implemented some study methods and adjustments here to make my progress go back up again. So there is definitely still an ascending trend line for the A cells in all 3 decks. My D cell trend line has been continuous and steady at 0 over all the decks as well, so that has been really good. So that's my progress so far with the decks. My main study methods and adjustments have just been to study each new deck in a very specific way. So for each new deck, I would separate the cards into same or similar terms and then study those, and then I'd combine them all together and do a big untimed trial where I would go through each one, answer it, flip it to make sure I get the correct answer, and spend a lot of time studying the deck on the first day of implementing it. So I found that when I have a good foundation on the first day with familiarizing myself with the deck, I'm able to make consistent progress over the weeks with that deck. Whenever I do find that I'm having difficulty in increasing my A-cell score, I do an increased number of untimed trials before each session and also increase my number of timed trials. So before each session, instead of doing one refresh of an untimed trial where I go through each card, I'd do it twice or 3 times. Generally, I've done it twice. And then I would also increase my timed sessions from 5 to 10 rounds. So at the end of that, I'm always able to make upward progression in my A-cell scores, which has been my main goal throughout. That's been my major study adjustments and interventions. My other study methods have been to keep my workspace clean before each session, make sure everything is decluttered. It really helps me to put myself in the right frame of mind to start the sessions, and also to make sure I do my sessions at an earlier time before I start any other work so that I'm not tired. Other than that, I've had very little difficulties with the decks as long as I spend enough time studying them and using my study methods. I've been able to make progress with them. With my fluency deck 1 as well, I found that in the past 2 weeks, I've been able to get 30 to 31 A cells in the 30-second time, and that hasn't really changed. I've stayed within that range. So I think what's happening is that I know the content, it's just that that's the amount of cards I'm able to do in the specific 30-second time limit. So that's my progress with my fluency deck 1 as well. So thank you very much, and bye.